He's, of course, now playing with his countryman XELLOW in this game. So let's see if they've got some synergy with that one. XELLOW already will get a good start for his stand-in performance with an opening kill. But the trades are good onto the B site, and Jerry will get some good trades and a nice little run boost as well to leap a player across. Shelfie will recover the bomb and will get it planted in a 4v3. Jerry looking for a kill, but actually Rusty takes it, so now we've got a 3v3 retake to play out.
Interesting post-plant positions being taken up. They want to force the fight with the CT players because of that top banana smoke. And my god, Shelfie and Sorte just tear off their heads. It's going to be Rusty left remaining, tapping away. He's been able to find 2 quick kills. And Kenzie's just called his bluff here because he probably saw the kits as well. Finally, he's going to end up swinging out. And there's actually just enough time here for Rusty. Oh no! Sure. Someone's going to be taking on the roles for everybody else to succeed. Kenzie going to be coming into Boiler, gets free, so doesn't spot the second part of the setup, but not going to be costing forZe any individuals as Shelfie will get the kill. They do still push into the 3 players that are stacked up on the ski mob side, and while they only have pistols, those pistols are reigning supreme.
I think it's Shelfie's got a very big off angle. It's actually really well shoulder picked though. That was very smart.
What has happened?
By XELLOW and the smoke actually. Smoke off the pit player, but there's a big gap in that in the end, and I think that will help out Kenzie. He'll get one, and he'll get the second, and they're just about recovering this one in the end. Isaac 1v2. Looking for at least 1 kill would be nice, but Kenzie has dealt with it in the end. 4 kills for him on the round. The Multi Vibes events will know how good XELLOW is on that Nexus roster. He's been great on that team for many, many years. And what can he do in this round? Unfortunately, he gets taken out immediately, but thankfully for him, it's a wonderful bait setup to get him in and get the bomb planted. But he's burning down and down to 3 HP. Kenzie could be the hero again here. He's going to have to be with Shelfie.
Away from them. And I don't even know if they want to commit to this. So they're going to have to end up making their way through, but they walk straight into the crosshair of Kenzie, who's racked up another kill, and he's going to be able to put the finishing touches on the round here as well, as he takes Rusty down. Yeah, Nexus are strong on both the maps as well. XELLOW is strong on both the maps in general. Speaking of, man, does get the opening pick, but Shelfie right back there to get 2 of his own and restore stability in the round for forZe. But going back to the point, it feels like, you know, XELLOW's going to have an easier time of it.
Once again, the pistol's doing good damage for GamerLegion in this round. Isaac is on the site with a 5-7, and that's a 1-hit headshot from close range. There we go, and the big flank's coming in. Oh, but Rusty's just missed the timing. Off Jerry, he's way too healthy for that, and he has to look between 2 different angles to win this clutch, and unfortunately, it's not to be. Shelfie with the grab a stranglehold of this game. XELLOW will rotate round to Library and rip the head off of Jerry, of course, as we mentioned, flanked toward Library. You can see him just backing off now, avoiding that angle, but he will actually be faced by Shelfie. Shelfie feeling very confident, of course, in these.
They do have time to work with. They're just desperately trying to find the kill before they commit, but the problem is now they work their way into the crossfire, and well, he just lets his A1S sing in while it is.
In, you know, maybe putting 2 players in to try and take the last player down, but not the third, because keeping the majority alive. 5 helmets on GamerLegion as well, so there's no risk of a cheeky Glock tap taking someone down. First frag from Isaac. And he will use that incendiary, which they do. They're going to run straight through it. Oh, no, okay. I mean, Isaac, that's probably not as much.
Fairly rudimentary at this point after GamerLegion gone up. It's more just a fact of how many kills can forZe get. Oh, they forced the issue through CT. That's an AWP. Oh, no. Jerry with the AK's gotten a frag as well. Surely this isn't happening right now. Shelfie has the AWP and it's all on his shoulders. And unfortunately, you can't do any frags. So just a point in your anti-ecos. I don't think it's necessary to say 4-1. But now into the gun round we go. Frags being traded right now back and forth towards the top of Banana. It's Eam who ensures that
it's available, but Norvi is holding a very nice off angle towards the top of Banana. He should spot XELLOW, and he does. This makes this retake almost. I'm about to say, it wouldn't surprise me if it's like, oh, okay. Unfortunately,
much time left on the clock. It looks like now they're going to be re-exploring middle. 4 players making their way through, but it's just XELLOW on a super tight angle. They're going to be able
delighted to be given the opening pick. He even held the more crouched angle as well, so he could. Oh, nice movement to get another pick
into the next round from the get-go. But it is GamerLegion who answer back and make sure that forZe don't get too far on
the utility coming back to bite forZe there. They got plenty of it this round. But that is another duel won by XELLOW. XELLOW versus Zorta.
Standard Inferno protocols and then retaking Banana. There's going to be a boost up that comes through XELLOW. I mean, uncharacteristically misses that flick, and then Shelfie just swings out immediately after getting that kill, and he takes Isaac down as well. Job done and dust. Round over. Once again, one forZe lose that opening advantage from round.
Big off angle that sort of half wall boost can expose. But tag down Norvi a bit lower than what he already was. But that grenade towards CT, he was low to begin with, of course, don't forget, from those early grenades. Off the site as they cross toward Paul. Good flash, but now they know he's there. he should take him down pretty easily. Gets one. He probably needs two more, and that's so difficult from this position. Shelfie does well to get another, but Isaac's still doing good work. Unfortunately, with frags coming in elsewhere, it's all down to Immer, and he can't get more than one.
In the past few days, coming to this matchup, winning their past 5 games all 2-0, as we see Norby actually falling first in the round. None of those maps have gone more.
Everyone online and everything online. It is so hard to. It's so hard to bring through, and at the moment, they're sort of being the go. CT boost on the flower pots. Can he do anything about this one? There's one. Oh, almost gets the spray transfer.
He's looking to take the contact away from him as well. GamerLegion certainly taking their time on the retake, and it's looking like that's going to work against him as well. 2 quick kills for the T side. kenzie finds one of his own as well. Job done and dusted. forZe
role can be the trader, the second man in.
Exactly.
And often get those kills. Jerry. He's taking matters into his own hands here. Peeking down, 2 peek and 2 hide if they do manage to want to commit onto it. And Jerry's just going aggressive. Now there's a player being baited in on the right-hand side as well. In that cubby, and now of course is Shelfie. They surely don't expect it. Gun swap comes in, pistol swap comes in, and they're still not even checking him. Zorta with one, Shelfie with another. It's brilliant. And Norby gets the last. forZe has been incredibly impressive.
Yeah, it has been. Look at how aggressive they're being here as well. Now they're just flexing onto GamerLegion. Jerry, with that MP9, he gets himself 3 kills. Going to be racking up some extra cash.
The addition of Fabian recently, but still, it's forZe had to beat what was in front of them, and we all know how talented they are. That's
oh wow,
that's one way to get a couple of frags.
Okay, but wait.
Of the side.
Check this. Shelfie's taking all the bait right now towards Coffins. That means Zorta can swing out. He's found himself 2 quick kills. He's taken XELLOW as well. And he can drop a smoke to give himself a bit of room to play with. Even though that Molly's burning him, he's found a 3rd frag in the sequence. Zorta, what are you doing? This was the salvage situation. Zorta, can he continue to play again? Surely his run is over. And there we go. He'll go down as the Shelfie 0. Brings this round back into GamerLegion.
Does have it. Surely he'll realise that maybe a call coming from a teammate. We'll just go straight in for the duel instead, and Isaac with a good win there.
So he's not trying to play the long game and hide. He's just, actually just trying to take the bait. And the fact that GamerLegion wins that round, even though they push into 4 players on that B bomb side, is very impressive. It must be said. But
play on the site, player in library as well. Jump in with the flashbang, good find. It clears out short completely, but now it's a tough situation because they can just peek off of each other, and it's a lovely sight hold from forZe. Even Zorta's up toward library gets into the action.
The faces of the 4-stop weapons, just pushing down Banana and just making plays left, right, and center. Zorta, he continues to find playing that in leaps and bounds right now as well.
Oh, that just every single position that forZe is holding, right? Just absolutely reeks of confidence. Like the pushes, the fact they're playing behind smokes, the fact they know to be 16-5 unless XELLOW can pull off a 1v5 with a scout, and that's not going to happen. They're running in, and Shelfie takes him down. Who else? It's a fantastic...
if it's not GamerLegion that's able to make it work here, Trav, then their run in the Pinnacle Winter Series will come to an end, and it will be forZe who go up against Ents in the grand final, but it's looking like they're getting this pistol round off to a nice start. Oh, Norby, that's just disgusting. He hangs...
Shot him, was like, okay, well, I'm going to go in for this one. Well, I'll tell you what else they're going in for, a B play. Isaac will be with Norby in the end. Low HP player gone, but they are not checking kenzie toward Van. Rusty does a double take, and that will force kenzie to pull out the shots, but he only gets the one. Shelfie's here, though, and we know what he's capable of. Gets the first from the flank as well for Jerry, and he's spotted. Good jump across, and there's a good amount of damage to both these 2 CTs. And I think they've recovered the situation.
Here on Mirage, if they're going to stand a chance.
Yeah, I mean, I did mention, obviously, the almost as powerful, if not more. Shelfie already go for his opening duel, and we know how good he is at that. Put the AK in his hand.
Keep things as simple as they possibly could. They're taking contact in towards apartments, but they end up losing that fight, and Eam's been tagged. Now they look to try and get some control towards Connector, but they just lost another player out. Finally, XELLOW swinging out will be the difference maker. 2 kills on the spray down, but he can't clock out just yet, and look at Shelfie's position. Fiendish angle being taken up here as he completes the kill on the spray down. He needed that frag immediately, though, because forZe are actually taking some time to rotate their way through, and Jerry, the first responder.
He's also delivering every single time, right? Like, it's really fantastic to watch. Long range spray coming in from Isaac, and he just about gets his kill. He's going to be here back in good time, but he's going to be aware they're bringing a player out toward ramp. That's going to be a hard shot to hit, and Isaac on the low HP hits a shot with a deagle. We'll now go in toward top con. It will give Jerry a chance to fire off from long range, but XELLOW, coming in from Connector in the back, will tag down Norby, and well, look at that.
You're going to lose his life here, which is about how many you can take to the grave with him, and the answer is going to be 2. But like I said, I mean, I like
associate Shelfie with AWPing, but go back in for more. XELLOW's on the angle, and he's going to feel aggrieved that kill did not go his way. Shelfie tagged down, but XELLOW is down himself completely. They do want to aggress further, though. Isaac's still here, and that's a surprising push, actually.
Oh, my.
But I'm liking it, and this grenade could do more damage, and there we go. That takes kenzie out the round. This is a textbook push from Isaac.
Rusty and Zero, in the meantime, going to be taking A, but look at what a great position Rusty is in right now. Jerry swings out wide, but he just gets ultimately destroyed. And it's actually GamerLegion have complete control now, especially because of Isaac can come through with this flank right, but Zorte, he stands in the molly, drops the player on the cross. No.
Unfortunately, not going to work out. He's made a lot of noise, and actually is a bit too much noise. Zorte will just deal with him easily, and now they can go aggressive toward his position. Rusty 1v2 gets the first, and he will deal with the second nicely. That's great stuff from Rusty.
And showing that even when they lose the opening pick in the round, or they lose a bit of control or ground, they're still actually able to make some plays in the round. Let's see if that's going to be the case here once again.
Oh, uh-oh, Jerry with the deagle gets another one. With the CZ pick coming in already, it makes it a little bit scary. And kenzie even tapping away long range with that CZ. Surely gets the kill towards Zero with the picked up Mac 10, and he does. So now another clutch has to come through for Isaac. It's the first once again. And now he's faced position, and I think he knows where Isaac's playing from, but unfortunately, oh, he does get it! Great stuff from Norby. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure clutch did come through, sorry, for Rusty, so... yeah, we're seeing a different look as well in this round. Shalfie just going super aggressive toward under alongside Jerry. His team's play coming in, and once again, even Jerry somehow getting another one. They return from underpass, and again, Zero unfortunately just going to wander.
And the flank here as well.
This time he does look good. kenzie looks to your left. You got a free kill. I don't think he spots XELLOW, which means he can reface, but he's too ready for that
game. While you're watching, we got you covered with all our fantastic partners, as we do have four, or we see whether forZe have control towards the middle or not.
How many millions of picks have come through over the top of that connector smoke over the years of Mirage, and already Shalfie. They will be making their way close to connector. The flash could come in here for Jerry, and it will do. And look at this. There's just so many flashes. How many were there flashes were used toward mid? I think 6 total?
At least, yeah. So many flashes. Fantastic utility usage coming through from forZe, who have only finally now taken some damage, as Rusty's going to get a kill on the round and go down immediately afterwards.
They've been performing well in this event. They have not necessarily had consistent results elsewhere as well. Norby, it's one on the anti-pistol rush. Well, at least managed to take down the raid boss, it feels like, Shalfie. At least that's one player dealt with. And that's always in a bit of a tough spot, actually, because Rusty's recovered the AK, and it's going very nicely, actually.
Yes.
Imitating kenzie. Nice double picks coming in.
And that molly, they're going to be displacing 2 players from default. Can the AWP find either of them? It's Jerry peering above the smoke, and yes, he gets a kill, but he's still got so much work straight on the bomb, which means Jerry doesn't have that luxury. Going to be forcing the player to peek out. He's running out of ammo. Only 5 bullets left in the magazine, enough to get that first kill. Good repositioning coming through from Rusty, and he's just playing with the time. Jerry doesn't have any of it left remaining, and while he gets the kill, the round is over.
Top level price of 4,750. Oh, this could be interesting.
Oh,
my. Guess. Did you see him? There's no smoke in the kill feed.
That's going to be prompting GamerLegion to try and force the issue, but the problem is they haven't been able to get out the site. Shelfie's in position, kenzie's rotating through. He might not even be needed, though. forZe are just cleaning up on this defense on the B bomb site, and not only that, but they make it look easy.
They do indeed. Also taking down Airman. Norby will even peek from ban as well to deal with XELLOW. And that's
not much finesse, not many layers. It's like keeping it simple, and maybe that is because of the stand-in, but either way, going to be 2 offers towards middle. Shelfie, well, he landed the jump, decided to fall off.
Easy. Oh, okay, there we go. I was about to say, Jerry can get caught off here, and Im's going to go for the aggressive peek towards short on the AWP. That could have most certainly worked out for him, and given his team an advantage, but unfortunately, the last players toward A, only a deagle and the AK without Kevlar, it's going to be difficult. There's a player creeping up though, and Zorta could get caught off here. They're going very aggressive, and there we go. Isaac does catch him off looking the wrong way. Timing quite considerably there is Zorta. Range tap coming from Norway, needs this frag. XELLOW's playing a very tight angle though, and a very smart angle to make it hard. Right, like he did rotate around to market to be able to hit the bomb, and actually Isaac can go hunting for him.
No,
it's a whiffy spray. It's a whiffy spray. That's a shame.
They've been able to just keep forZe at an arm's length. Zorte in towards those, going to get double deked. He's able to find the first, surely gets traded out immediately afterwards here by Isaac. Oh, Zorte. That's just nasty, the fact that he finds that
on this streak. At the moment, of course, the game's not over as of yet. kenzie swings from window, only gets the 1. Good trade from Zero. Now Zorte has some work to do from Ticket. Spotted 1, perhaps. Fall back toward connector, and as you say, that could be problematic, but unfortunately Zero does not hear Jerry quick enough. Now it's all down to him. What can he do about this one? Gets the first, and he knows where Jerry is positioning himself. Unfortunately, it's the biggest crossfire in all of human history.
Have at their disposal. However, based on the way that this game has gone so far, not a foregone conclusion that forZe will be winning this round. However, their chances have...
Tech9 wants to get on this round. Be hard to deal with, and Kenzie's getting the smoke nicely, just as it fades as well. That's like we always speak about that, but his KDs are so good. If you go down here, though, and does actually, the close range Tech9, of course.
That's why you need to make sure you maintain that discipline. It can be difficult, defying human nature. Kenzie, he'll be getting another kill, and that really just solidifies forZe's position in the round. Zero desperately trying to play around the smoke, but it should be telegraphed here. When you see the smoke come out of Palace, you know that there's going to be some sort of fiendish play coming out, and it's looking like an easy conversion for forZe. They go up 9-6 Trav, and a just take will be the name of the game. It's Zero with the USP, who's tasked with trying to keep them at bay. He's taking fights as well at range. He gets a kill. Does he get traded out? Yes. Norby forcing the issue, finds that frag, and gets it back into an even numbers game.
Yeah, they hit a huge amount of aggression from GamerLegion on this pistol round. They push 2 toward the B apartments. There's got 1 coming on the big flank, and actually, as you saw on the minimap right there, Ima just wins that duel toward Jerry as Jerry checks that big flank, but he needs to win 1 more. Zorta on the angle, and it seems to have laid the time down quite a lot, and look at the fights being won right now by Kenzie and Norby. It's all down to Zorta now. If he wins this duel, 1 more bullet needed, and he gets it. And in the end, Kenzie finishes it off as well. To try and get himself an opening pick. Zero going aggressive as well behind the Molotov. It can be quite hard to see a player underneath that Molotov, but unfortunately, his shoulder picks a little bit too wide. And Zorta takes him down quite comfortably. So 4v4 recovered. Ima looking to go aggressive for more. I think he knows that Kenzie's top mid, but a big swing comes in. Thankfully, dealt with it. Actually, Ima didn't even take a point of damage to that duel, I believe. And there is the aforementioned XELLOW.
14-6 probably becomes 14-6, and at that stage, we see forZe just running away with proceedings. But players elsewhere can have an impact there as well, but it's GamerLegion having the impact on the A side of the map right now, looking to deploy smokes of their own. They're not keen to play retake. And they will be able to get the initial frags. Isaac. Oh, that was such a big kill there to get onto Zorte.
Myself, that back jail position. Often get yourself 1 and done, maybe even 2.
Oh, well,
Shelfie with another kill there. And as you say, timing XELLOW looking for more. And once again, Shelfie going above and beyond for his team. But as you said,
now, as soon as Kenzie, he's going to have to fake the planche to draw the player out. And well, Isaac's right there, immediately gets that kill. No like forZe have been able to secure middle control pretty much for free. Not much contest at all. Zero. He's taken so much damage through the smoke. Norby, his bullets were like tracer bullets there through the smoke. Heat-seeking missiles onto Zero. They get the first kill. Ian could be in danger here as well. Good awareness from him means he will get that frag.
There comes into a 4v4, and Musty checking toward Palace as well. Good timing, that finally does deal with Shelfie, but Zorta has the line from the push toward Connector, and he gets it. Unfortunately, he's not going to expect Isaac in window, and if he landed that shot, that would have been one to write home about. Jerry's still here, though, and he might catch the timing. Isaac, will he look away at any point? He doesn't, but Jerry, doesn't matter. Absolutely blindsides him with another kill coming in elsewhere, too. It leaves XELLOW 1 versus 2. Should get this kill, and does. Now it's a clean 1 versus not on XELLOW's side. I think this might work out for Norby in the end, and yeah, just as the smoke blooms, Norby realizes that he's got...
I mean, I was saying before this, I thought we had the pick in the semi-final because Blue Jays and Ents was blow up, but it's looking like it could be the same here as well. Look at how quickly Zorta has been able to get into ladder room, and it does look like XELLOW's actually going to be aware of that. Man, I think the vent favored XELLOW there. That vent is just such a fiend in the game of Counter-Strike. Nobody knows how it works.
Alive. Lurking toward A, waiting for a mistake to be made by GamerLegion, of course. With a minute left on the clock, they can afford to do that, and already 1 has come through. Rusty will go down, and Kenzie again takes XELLOW out on through. Isaac towards CT could be the main factor here. Can he just swing? He can, and he does just about get the kill. It activates him at a peak and recovers it into a 1 versus 1, but Shelfie again! The top mid literally gets destroyed by that grenade. They're going to be trying to pounce toward B here. Here comes the XM shotgun. They're too ready for that one, and Ima probably needs 2 kills here with the FAMAS. They do line up for him a little bit there, but unfortunately can't connect the shot. XELLOW's going to be looking for Jerry top mid. We can see that on the other side of the map right now, and he does take the kill. But I'm afraid the bomb has gone down toward B, and it's a full retake coming in with only a FAMAS and a Deagle with this AK of XELLOW.
Looks like we're going to be having a conversation with Jerry here a lot sooner than I expected, unless Zero can clutch this 1 versus 3. And exactly where he's coming from with only a FAMAS in his hands. He does not have any AP to work with, and there we go. Barely any.